watch this peppy two-stroke just launching off these rocks. It's right up here. This bike is seriously so fun to ride. I cannot overstate it. It is amazing.
You know, when you can get ahead of steam on something, this bike is awesome. The way that the power comes on, and the way that the suspension is, and just how light the bike feels. This thing is just really incredible. Anytime that you get a bike and it makes you really excited to go out and ride it, you know that's a very good thing. I've been riding enough bikes, enough different bikes here in the last year and a half, that yes, I do still get excited when I've got a new bike to test, but this one, after one of the rides I went on, really sent me over the edge on it, and I was just geeking out all week, wanted to get back out on it. And I don't get to ride that often. I've got enough stuff going on with work and family and everything that I don't get out nearly as much as I want to. A lot of times it's every 2 or 3 weeks that I'll get out on a ride. And so I rode this bike on Monday, and then it was so good I wanted to get back out, so here I am on Friday riding again, and that's solely because I had so much fun on the dang thing that I'm like, I gotta get it back out again. And that's what this bike did, made me that excited to get back out and ride, which hasn't happened in a while. Now, when you get into the real tight stuff, it's still easier to ride than a 4-stroke in my experience, but not as easy as with, say, a KTM 300 XCW or 300 XC, because you don't have the low-end torque that you do on those bikes, and you also don't have the hydraulic clutch, which is just a little bit easier to modulate in my opinion. The hydraulic clutch is easy to ride a little bit. This one, it's almost like this clutch for me comes on a little too fast, because as soon as I grab any clutch here, I feel like I'm slipping it a little more than I want to, and that causes me to bleed speed more than I want. So on my KTM hydraulic clutches, gotta be careful here, I whacked my head so hard back there on a branch. But on my Kato hydraulic clutches, I'm getting a little bit, I don't know how you'd say it, more linear of a pull on the clutch. So it's easier for me to just slip the clutch enough to keep the bike running. Whereas on this one, I try to slip the bike, slip the clutch a little bit to keep her running. And next thing I know, I'm slipping it too much and I'm losing my momentum. And then I try to let the clutch out just a little bit to get some of that, the power back down to the wheel, and then I'm wheeling. And so that's a little bit of an adjustment for me. Now, if you've never ridden a bike with a hydraulic clutch, maybe you're more used to that. It's just something that I'm having to get used to. And to be completely honest, this bike is so dang fun that this morning when I was gonna come out, and my buddy said, hey, this is we're gonna do some really technical stuff, you might be more comfortable on your 300. I thought, you know what, I've got to take this bike on it and just see. And even if I am a little bit less comfortable, the bike is so fun to ride that I want to take this one anyway. So that's a glowing endorsement for me. That was a fun get off. So I just had that get off back there. Dropped down into that rut that was as deep as the bike and went over the bars. Gave my pipe a real good dent there. And I don't think a pipe guard would have helped, because I slammed the bike down into that rut. What a blessed thing it is to be able to ride single track like this. I'm taking it easy right now because we got a lot of mountain bikers. Hello. So I don't want to upset anybody or hurt anybody. So I'm taking it easy because we know there's a bunch of mountain bikers out today and we got to share the trail. So many people. I don't know, man. Some days I just pick the wrong places, I guess. But when the trails are this beautiful, you know you're gonna have a bunch of people. Out enjoying the nature.